Hi everybody, I'm Freddy. Today we're going to do a Veau Marengo, which is a veal stew with a fancy name. It is a French stew which has the particularity of having a little hint, a little flair of Italy. So it's really very lovely. It is veal, it is lemon, it is mushroom. The beauty of it, as usual for my type of cooking, 30 minutes of work, an hour and a half alone in the oven cooking by itself. It can be prepared in advance. You welcome your guest. Dinner is made. So let's get started. 3 pounds of lean pie veal, 5 tablespoons of flour, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 shallots, a clove of garlic, 3 tablespoons of butter, a quarter cup of parsley, 1 lemon, 8 ounces of canned tomatoes drained and crushed, 14 ounces of mushrooms that I've already cleaned, 1 cup of beef stock, and 1/3 of a cup of dry white wine, as well as 1 bay leaf and a few sprigs of thyme. In a plastic bag, I'm going to put my flour, the salt and pepper, mix it a little bit, to add all of my pieces of veal, and shake the meat with the flour. It will this way coat evenly the veal. All right. Before I proceed, I'm going to preheat my oven at 325 Fahrenheit. I'm placing my pot over medium-high heat, and I'm going to add my olive oil. My veal, about 10 to 15 pieces at a time. It really depends on the size of your pot. To sear the meat on all sides and remove the pieces of meat when they're ready into a bowl and proceed with the next batch. While the veal is cooking, I'm going to take care of the vegetables. I have my garlic, which I will cut in half and then crush it. Onto the shallots. Make sure that your shallots are cut very thinly. So my veal is done. Lower the temperature of under my pot. And I'm going to add the shallots and the garlic. I'm going to cook them until they are tender, which will take about 3 minutes. My vegetables are ready. Put back all the veal with the juice into the pot. I'm going to add the wine, the beef stock, add the thyme, the bay leaf, as well as 2 long strips of lemon, add my crushed tomatoes, and I'm going to bring this to the boil. I'm going to cover my pot and place the pot in my oven. It's just ready. I'm going to leave it in the oven for an hour and 15 minutes. Take a look once in a while, but normally in an hour and 15 minutes the veal should be nice and tender. While the meat is cooking, I'm going to take care of the mushrooms. What to do is cut the mushrooms in segments. My mushrooms are pretty big, so I cut them in 6. All right, I am now taking a frying pan in which I'm going to put my butter, add my mushrooms, and saute them for about 3 minutes, 3-4 minutes. All right, my mushrooms are ready. They release their water. Reserve the mushrooms, and now all I have to do is wait. So I'll see you in about an hour and dinner will be ready. So my stew has been in the oven for an hour. I just took it out. First of all, you look at it. If you see that there is a foam of fat, that's when you skim it. Add my mushrooms. I'm going to mix well. The smell is wonderful. I'm covering the pot again and back to the oven for the last 15 minutes. The stew is ready. Ooh, look at this. First of all, I'm going to remove the bay leaf. And when I see the thyme, I'll remove it as well. I'm transferring the meat and the mushrooms to a dish. There's a lemon peel here. The other lemon peel is here. And as you can see, I leave the liquid in the pan. This smells unbelievably delicious. All right. All I have left to do is put my pot back over high heat, bring it to the boil, and reduce the sauce to about 1.5 cups to 2 cups. It took about 3 minutes. So I'm going to stop my stew, pour back the meat and the mushrooms in, adjust the seasoning. Now it's up to you. You can either serve this with rice, with potatoes, steamed potatoes. You can serve it with polenta, why not? Creamy polenta, or just a piece of nice and crusty bread. All that gorgeous sauce. All that's needed now is to take some parsley, so there you have it, the Veau Marengo, the veal stew. I hope you will try to make this at home. If you like it, if you like the video, please subscribe, like. Until next time, bon appétit, à bientôt.